James, you've been victor in the Wigmore and many other competitions. Have they been very positive forces in the construction of your career?
They have been, in terms of meeting singers, meeting people like yourself and Malcolm, and getting your name out there and getting kind of exposure and repertoire, all those kind of things. It's been a great experience.
Actually, playing for lots of different singers in competition is quite a good way of building up a repertoire bank, I think, and seeing what works, what doesn't.
Yeah, because I speak for myself here, but I get a very big competition anxiety where you kind of get obsessed with not making any mistakes, and the more chances you have to relax in a competition and play it, you know, if you do 2 or 3 singers in the first round, maybe they don't go through, but you do get a stage for yourself to relax and try and play your best.
And how do you make yourself relax and play? How do you get over that anxiety?
You just try and tell the voice in your head to shut up. And it doesn't. If you play one wrong note, it's not the end of the world.
No.
It feels like a knife in your heart at that moment, but it's
you're
fine.
Still alive.
Yes, exactly.
When you're preparing a competition with a singer colleague, do you have a lot of say in repertoire choice?
Yeah, we try and do that together, and it's always a fine balance between what songs the singers already know and what they would be willing to learn, and it's quite a timely process, but very important to find a program that we both enjoy and we both feel comfortable with.
And is your role good cop or bad cop traditionally? Do you have to exert powers of persuasion, or do you find your singers malleable?
I try and let them decide, but with a gentle sort of guiding force in the background. Saying something with a smile often helps the process.
Is it possible to break down the ways in which you're actually supporting your singer colleagues?
Yeah, I think first of all, helping choosing the right pieces, then working on an interpretation together that we both feel is with the poem and how we want to portray that, and then just being calm on stage and enjoying kind of giving a supportive look or a supportive smile, and really I think when you walk through the door onto the stage and you sit at the piano, that's when I relax. But it's the before which is awful. But on stage is great.
We've been asking people for their tips on do's and don'ts for this competition, of things they should do. Would you like to do that? Maybe first of all from a singer's point of view, and then maybe from a pianist's?
Well, I think that you should always just perform the way you want to perform. Ignore who you think is on the jury and what you think they will like you to sing Schubert this way or Brahms this way, because then you end up singing without your own...
No way.
Exactly. Yeah. And the same with the pianist. If you go and listen to a recording and you hear a tempo that it's not sort of the Bible, you do it the way you want to do it. And everyone has opinions that changes every day, so...
Absolutely.
I think that's the most important thing. And just try and have fun, because people respond to that. If you show that you're enjoying yourself, they'll
come over.
Exactly. And I just trying to think back on how I prepared for the last Wigmore competition. I really tried not to focus on this part's hard, this is gonna go wrong or whatever, and tried to find the essence of what I wanted to say and show that, rather than playing everything like a machine.
Well, it's not a commando course either, is it? It's not an obstacle course.
No, exactly.
I think at your level we're beyond that. I mean, it's about communicating something a little deeper, I think.
Yeah, and especially last year the jury was so friendly and so open and so positive, and I think that's something we forget. We see that the jury as this very scary sort of people with their pencils, but they could be writing lovely sound or something.
I think that's worth remembering.
Yeah.